let's go to the thing and full screen, and then let's check how our channel is doing. So hope nito na ba lahat ng si Jel na lang and si Ivan ang inantay. So our channel is here, and then okay. So right. Wait, not this one. Live. It's live now. Yes. Yeah, looks fine, I guess. Something went wrong with Miss Facebook Messenger. Right. Sige, sa phone na lang. Saan ang... Okay. All right. Sige, the stream looks good. So we're good to go. So quickly lang, what happened last time? Sa Roll20, yeah, the Jel and Ivan are not here yet. I wonder why. Okay. So, right, hi. It's a bit medyo awkward na dalawang wala. So hopefully one of them joins soon. So where's my notes? Business notes. One. All right. So last week. Oh, yan. Hello. So sige, let's start na lang. Habol na lang sila. So last week we started from the dungeon level, Castle Ravenloft, where you got past that trapped hallway somehow, got up to the room with the portal stones, and had a long discussion on what we were going to do, what the plan was going to be. You settled until we settled on a plan, and then Alamid just out of nowhere they decided to not to do something else.
Stick to the plan.
Classic D&D, yes. Not it's not D&D without one of those moments. So, teka, do we have everyone here? Ayun na si Jill. Alright.
Yay.
May nakatakip sa camera ni Joyce. Just saying, if you... Alright, hey, there you are. Okay. Right. Hold, what? Okay. Alright. So just checking quickly here. Oh, I na sa call. Alright, so yan. So, right. So last time, yan. So, the plan was to use the green stone kasi somewhere coffins, blah, blah, blah. It's probably the crypt. So, but anyway, Alamid jumped in. prematurely and got found himself in Valaki, face to face with the coffin maker dun sa Valaki. And so your plan was to instead go somewhere else in the castle, probably to hide and rest for a while Gauda turns into a giant eagle and goes and picks up like a grab eagle si Alamid. So the eagle grabbed Alamid and flew back to the castle Ravenloft. Total of flight time of 5 hours. And when they were in the vicinity of the castle, they saw in the distance they saw swarms of bats heading their way. So that's where we stopped last time. So, wala pa rin sa iba, no? Wala pa rin. Alright. So, ito na lang. RC, anong gagawin ni Alamid and ni Gauda now that Gauda knows saang bandang tower yung may nagre-rest yung party mates nyo? But currently, parang i-intercept kayo ng swarms of bats. What do the two of you do?
Well, I'll ask Goda, the eagle, if kung pwede naming iwasan yung swarm of bats.
Okay, the eagle just this gives a eagle cry at you. You don't understand what it's saying, but and then the eagle's claws tighten its grip around your. I guess the eagle is like holding you by the. Teka, how are you? Are you riding the eagle on its back, or the eagle is grabbing you by the arms? How did you?
I'm riding in his
Okay, so
back.
yung
Parang doon sa leeg, nandun ako sa leeg.
yung mas dignified way. Parang ala
Parang
Lord of the
ala,
Rings, ganyan, no? Parang
No.
okay. Sige, you're riding the eagle on his
ganon,
back.
ganon.
All right. So and then so all right. So go ahead and can you roll a oh hi Jel. So asa na ba ang ating Sigada? All right. As a giant eagle. So pa-roll ng D20 RC
T20, yes.
as the giant eagle is going to try to dive and use its speed to fly speed. Okay.
Ang sarap ng inunguya mo ah.
Yun.
6.
Ah,
Okay. Medyo medyo pagod na si Gauda from having to fly for almost 5 hours straight.
oh.
So the bats are gaining on you, RC. Make another roll.
Ano yun, DM?
Isa pang D20 roll for Gauda.
Ano yung iro-roll ko?
D20.
Ah, okay.
All right. Another 6. All right. You can see now you burst through some clouds and you can see the towers of Ravenloft, the castle before you, getting bigger and bigger as you get closer to it. The eagle is diving. Well, actually, let's see. Let's see. This is the. Oh, okay. Anyway, okay. Sige. Sige, I'll allow it. So, all right. The medyo na startle ka. The go that's kind of accelerated. So make an a dexterity saving throw to attempt to, or a strength saving throw na lang. Strength, kasi you're holding onto the eagle using your strength. Make a strength save, si Alamid, to try to not fall off this diving eagle. You have advantage because it's your first roll of the night, of the day, of the game. So Alamid, strength saving throw for you.
Yes,
Oh,
DM, I did.
bro.
Medyo mabagal si Roll20.
Oh no, it's that time of the...
That time of ano, the game.
Meanwhile, dun sa habang nag-rest kayo, you have no idea this is happening. In the fifth hour of the room, you re-encountered the guards from before as Bumper Spawn. Lucien stumbled upon a strange spyglass that showed you disturbing images of your party mates. And so, like, all right. So while waiting for, ayan na ba? Ayan. 22, all right, so that's enough. So you were startled by this sudden change of speed of Gauda, and you managed to grip his feathers and not fall off. Um, all right. So the bats are closing in, but what's Gauda? If Ivan were here, I was going to by his passive perception as a giant eagle. The bats are actually getting closer and closer, and then you're almost to the rooftop kung nasaan, you know where your apartments are. But at the last moment, the swarm of bats kind of hesitate.
Oh,
Okay, go lang.
I'll be right back.
Sure. Ang daming click nun ah. Okay. At the last moment, the swarm of bats kind of hesitate. And so you are free to go on your way. You land on the tower roof where you can see the wet, the sagging wet trapdoor on the roof. It's actually kind of um, frozen over by thanks to Alona using her cantrip to like freeze it every hour. So you land there, and without issue, yun, Alona and Gerard and the rest of the party, you hear the trapdoor open from the outside. Do you do anything at this moment?
Open from the outside.
Yeah, like
Like
someone pulled it open. Do you send like eldritch blasts or something out the trapdoor?
ready action to sacred flame if it's hostile.
All right.
Ready
When you
action,
say
Eldritch Blast.
when you say
If it's hostile.
hostile, would you consider a party mate? Joke. All right, joke lang. So, yeah, no issue. Alimid, you kind of peek through the trapdoor and you can see parang the worried faces of your party mates like ready to jump at at the least sign of aggression, like worriedly looking at the trapdoor, like they've seen something come through there before.
Hey guys, I'm back.
Oh, good, you're still alive. Come
Sorry
here so I
about
can kill you.
that.
Right, so you are united once again. So now as far as time of day, it's about late afternoon by your guess. There's no sun, so you don't know exactly what time. What you can't really tell, especially being inside the castle for so long. So what do you do now?
Nawala yung
Uh,
party leader natin.
yeah, na may kinuha lang ata sa... How
Ah,
are your, ano pala, how are your spell slots?
ah,
Dami pa.
I mean,
Madami pa.
puro Sacred Flame lang ginagamit ko recently.
Si Gauda.
Earth
Nag-level up na ba si
Flame.
Gauda? Oh my gosh.
I have no idea.
Unlimited Sacred Flame.
Mm.
Oh yeah.
Spamming Sacred Flame until,
So
Susunod daw si Ivan.
yeah,
Nautusan lang daw.
you're short rested, so lahat you're at full HP. Right. So si Esmeralda is just going to look at Gerard and say, "That's a pretty awesome sword you have there. Where'd you find it? That would have been so useful, you know, in for someone many times in my career having something like that."
Found it in some, found in some crypts somewhere in the swamp.
You s- you stole it.
The
No, I mean
um
no judgment. I mean, uh, but yeah, go on.
uh, uh, the uh, the tarot cards from Madame something led us there.
Oh, oh right, yes. I've heard like lots of people like your bands of adventurers like yourselves have been coming in Barovia over the ages. Like
Mm.
so, it's true then. Sometime at one point I thought it was just all a ela elaborate ruse to get all those adventurers killed one way or another, luring them with a promise of power, only to lose their lives or worse. And she kind of, oops, as soon as she says that, she kind of gives a side glance to Lucien, who looks like a corpse, and and Gauda, who looks like a turtle corpse. Well, what's the plan then? What's the next step? Said Esmeralda. I mean, time's of the essence. What's the next step? Party, party leader. Lucian is not. Is, is, is just like looking off into the distance. AFK.
I guess
Pinag-mute ka? Baka ma-record sa internet. Okay. Oh, alam ba yung live tayo broadcasting over the YouTubes? Okay. All right. So, asan na ang akin? So, going back to my notes here. Asan na ba? Asan na ba? Asan na ba? Castle Ravenloft. Okay. Spires. Okay. Well, sabi ni Esmeralda, yeah, that seemed to be the plan to go back to that room with all the portal, right? And then choose the one that presumably goes to the tombs. I mean, at least that's the plan. I mean, whatever, if we're going to follow it, she says, kind of rolling her eyes at Alamid.
Sorry about that.
Now, you do know that when you go down from here, like you will be... Yeah, ito yung tuktok ng tower kung nasaan yung heart eh. So you already know, like from here you can get tatawid kayo ng bridge to another tower kung nasaan yung room ni Escher, the kind of uh, strange vampire consort bro ni Strahd. And then from there you just may stairs there that what you follow, will lead you straight back to the level kung nasaan yung trap hallway that will lead you to the portal room. But yeah, there's still a large bit of the castle that you have not explored yet. So Esmeralda's like, it's fine by me as long as we stick together, I guess.
Pwede na daw ako magsalita, guys.
Kasi ingay mo eh.
Ako maingay.
Oo, nagsasalita ako dito, syempre, di ba?
Oo nga naman, nagkasalita siya dun. Tama naman. Ano ka ba, Joyce?
Anyway. Moving on. Hello, mother.
Hmm.
Yun nga, yung tanong ko, do you think it's safe to go to the same, take the same path? Kasi baka hindi ba nila natunugan na tayo, na nandun tayo?
Okay, back
Ano
start.
siguro?
Ha?
Follow the old route.
Follow the
Sabi
old
ni Esmeralda, but then if they're really cunning, they'll think that we're thinking that that path is not safe anymore. Thus, they will not expect us to take that same path
I hate
because
that
it's not
kind.
safe. Thus, we should take the same path as a double bluff, right?
Pala kayo. Okay, fine. Ako okay lang sa akin. Yung sa iba.
Okay lang.
Sure.
All right. So we're not going to shift map room to room. What we're just going to do is alam nyo na yung path to
Yeah.
that trap hallway. I'll just ask you, are you going to make your way there? Like, how are you going to make your way? Like, are you going to do it stealthily or quickly?
Stealthily, I guess?
All right. In that
Stealthily.
case, every one of you make a stealth check.
No! Can I cast
Well,
guidance on myself?
This is
Kasi disadvantage ako eh.
well, the casting of guidance will grant you a further penalty kasi you're having to cast it like every now and then. Guidance, guidance,
Sa akin
guidance,
lang, sa
guidance.
akin lang, sa akin lang.
Habang nag-stealth ka, you're saying guidance sa akin, guidance,
Hindi ba
guidance.
pwede, hindi ba pwede pabulok?
okay, fine.
Kasi you're casting a spell, it's something audible. So parang it will cancel itself out in terms of bonus. But you have advantage because this is your first roll of the night. Right? And you did
Really suck at stealth check.
Ang bagal talaga ni...
That's good.
Okay.
17 is good, 19 is good, 24, yeah. 16 is good. I will roll for Gauda.
The giant eagle.
Hindi na siya giant eagle, I presume, kasi masyadong malaki ang giant eagle to move around. So just stealth. All right, +0. 15. All right. So, okay. So you make your way down this tower, cross that bridge, and ignore the Escher's room, presumably, unless you want to make a stop there. I assume not. So you go down that stairs, down, 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 until you reach that familiar hallway. So, right. Dun, dun. Is it this one? Yes, it's this one. Okay, let me just put your tokens where they are supposed to be. Okay, 2, 3, 4. No, let me just do this. Hold on. Okay, and move you guys all over here. Okay, so imagine it's like going down like 30 flight, 30 floors from a high building. Ganun siya kalalim. So you are here. Over here. Right. So wala na tong thingy na to. So before you is that flooded hallway once again. What you gonna do?
Can I ferry them over two at a time?
Well, this time, I'm assuming by the way that the Ezex corpse is with Alamid. Like,
Binitbit ba niya pabalik? Akala ko iniwan niya.
Iniwan ko na doon.
yeah, iniwan mo na sa Balaki, guys. Right.
Doon sa coffin maker. Ginawan na
Yeah.
niya ng
Alright.
kan.
Yeah, parang sakto, di ba? Parang just like it was part of a plan. Some kind of plan. Okay, so right. So you can actually do yung parang 2 cubes of ice at a time. You just squeeze with everybody para kayo nag-newspaper dance on 2 blocks of ice. I mean, you're trying not to fall off.
Yep.
So you can do that. You take some time, and let's say you manage to get here. Oops, wala na yung mga the things you can see there. You can still see the pieces of zombies like floating around in the water. Like there's an odd like jaw, arm, thigh of zombie floating, and also parts of, well, the bear was fey actually. So the moment it died, it disappeared. I think we've established that you cannot cook kill and cook a fey creature.
Yep.
It's just empty calories.
Been there, tried that.
Yes. All right. So with no issue, you climb up to the stage, right? I assume you just go there, and you through the door and into the room. A heavy sense of deja vu being experienced by everyone. Like just the parang, especially Lucian. This is your third time in this room. All right.
Keep
Then
me a
you
close eye
enter.
on Alamid.
Right. You enter and you close the door behind you. And as soon as you do, the white flame in the brazier
Oh no.
goes out.
What? Ted!
Oh no.
And I need
Oh no!
ta-tra-tra-tran.
It was good while it lasted,
Serious.
guys.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Kinakabahan ako dyan. Oh my goodness.
Wala, manhid na ako sa oh my goodness ni Chris.
Gone.
All right. Make a shucks. Bakit zero si Gauda dito? Si Dead. Yun yung ano niya, kanyang eagle
Dead.
form. Alright. Eagle form lang pala niya yung stuff. Okay. Level ano na ba siya? Sa character sheet. Level 9 ba rin sa character sheet?
Level up.
Oh well. Alright then. So as soon as that happens, you hear the creaking of rusted hinges. Yung high-pitched sound of metal from either side of the room. As the knights, mounted knights in statue,
I love it.
begin to
There we
move,
go.
like they turn their head towards you. Everyone, roll
Okay.
initiative.
Great, great. Ang taas na roll ko, wow. Amazing.
So hold on. Nun, 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 nun. Think that's enough. Let's roll for this guy. For this guy. Roll for Gauda. And roll for Esmeralda. Wow, natural 20. Hey, Alamid. So with that, Alamid, it's your go. You first. And sige. The statues come to life. So ito siya. With
Wala yung token ko, please.
token ni... Oh, right. Sorry. Kasi nasa prison ka nung time na yun. So, oh, wait. Ay! Wala talaga. That's really weird. Ito. There you are. Sige, wala ka pang initiative, no? Roll ka muna. Aha! Alright. What does Alamid do, RC?
Ilan sila?
May
Yan
dalawang
yung
large metallic statues that are turning their heads towards you and moving they have huge swords.
mm,
And the flame at the middle is out. There are 3 doors opposite you on the other side of the room, and there's one door where you just came from.
can I double move papunta dun sa room?
Yeah, you're already inside the room. One golem is to the left, to the left side of the room. One is to the right. You can get
Paatakin,
either. Yes,
paatake na ba sila, BM?
they look like your senses tell you that they are hostile. Yes,
Yeah, para
that they
kasi
need
ayaw
to
kong
like.
gumawa ng move eh. Kasi baka pag nag-move ako to attack them, that's the time that they're going to attack me.
Pero you don't even need to make a roll to know that, by the way they are brandishing their huge ass swords. They
Sword.
don't mean it to give you like to make you into a knight or something. No.
Talagang attack ka.
So it's up to you. You got the jump on them.
Okay, sige. I'll rage first kasi mukhang
Rage. Alright.
mapapalaban ako dito.
This is
And
your.
then,
Is this your last rage or dalawa pa?
Ah.
The second to the last ata. Right.
DM. Meron pa akong dalawa.
Alright.
So, I'll rage and I'll use Infectious Fury.
Okay. So infectious fury.
Yeah, nag-rage na ako and then Infectious Fury.
Yep. You can use this when you hit. So try tingnan muna
Yes.
natin when you hit the creature.
Sige, I'll do the double hand blood spear.
So with this, you can only use this 5 times a day. You've already used it once, no?
Once pa lang.
Right. Sino yung attack mo? Yung nasa left and yung nasa right?
Yung nasa left.
Nasa left. So you move there within range and brandish your spear. You rage and when you're about to attack, you kind of slip on a puddle on the floor.
Ba?
You rolled a natural one, eh.
Meron pa naman akong isa eh. Let's
You
see.
kind of and you hope that nobody saw that. And parang Esmeralda's looking like, ooh, I didn't see it.
Oh, we saw that.
Y'all saw that.
Alright, 15 misses.
Oh, that. 15
You
pieces?
no, you launch with your spear and the creature deceivingly fast parries your spear with its giant sword.
Wow, galing. Let's run. Guys, run!
That's your action. So
Yes.
now it's Gerard's turn.
I'll cast banishment dun sa isa dun sa hindi natin ni ano.
Banishment.
Ni Alamid.
Yung nasa kay Alamid. Alright. That's a charisma save.
Charisma saving throw.
DC
DC 16.
16. Alright. That's a 6. And that's a 3. It fails. So there's a popping sound as that giant statue disappears out of thin air. As parang you see as Gerard casts the spell, his eyes go all black again and kind of parang may black smoke coming from the sides of his eyes as he releases the spell's energy. And the metallic creature is kind of engulfed in smoky black arcane energy and disappears.
Yeah. Hindi, Chris, yung isa. Hindi yung
Ayun,
ano.
yung
Hindi
kabila.
yung Alamid.
Alright, so hindi yung katabi ni Alamid, the other one. Okay.
Yung kabila.
So, alright. Oops.
Tapos I will
It's gone.
move 1, 2, 3, 4. Pwede score niya.
Alright.
Then,
Alright. That brings us to Alona. What does Alona do?
I will rush towards one of the door. Guys,
May 3 doors.
ano kayang door? Ano gusto yung door? I'm gonna roll a d6. 1, 2, yung nasa left. 3, 4,
5, 6.
enter.
Okay. Sige.
Okay?
Sige.
Si-
Door number 3. Siyempre kung nasan si Gerard.
Move.
Yeah.
Is the door locked?
It's not locked. So you can use your free object interaction to move it to open
Okay.
the door, and it's stairs going up, kind of spiral stairs
Going
going
up?
up. Yep, it's going up.
Yeah.
It's going up. Oh
Di
dear.
ba
Okay.
pababa tayo?
Oo.
Wrong door.
Okay.
Ah, free object interaction yon.
Yes, but you can open another door, but that will be your action.
Ah. Let's open the other door.
You open this one, and let me just make sure I'm getting this right. Uh, right. Uh-huh. Okay. Right. The middle door.
Sorry.
The door creaks open to reveal a stone staircase between rough masonry walls. There's a little dust on the steps, but light fog tumbles down the steps from above. So it's steps going up also.
Going
It's
up
may
pa
light
rin?
fog kind of spilling like a waterfall.
Hmm.
Okay, that's it, diba? I can't do
Yep,
anything else.
that's your move and action. Right. So si Esmeralda is going to s- step to the other side of Alamid and make her attacks. Three attacks. So rapier, hand axe. She hits twice with her rapier and she deals 16 piercing damage to this creature. So that's 16 damage. All right. Like you hear the scratching of the sword on the creature's body. So that ends her turn. Now it's that golem was banished. So that's Lucian's turn.
Okay. Oh, no more. Just fix na lang yung golem. I will. Siyempre. Bye. Let us see.
Wala pa rin si Ivan, no?
Uh, Firebolt.
Right, make your attack.
Hey! I guess that's not it.
That actually hits. Roll your damage.
Alright, okay. Ah, 14 fire
14.
damage.
All right. So you hurl the fire of bolt of fire into the creature. It actually kind of straightens up to accept the firebolt.
Oh, shoot! Sorry!
It hits the creature and the fire is absorbed into it, and you can see the scratches that that Esmeralda made begin to repair as it absorbs the energy of your fireball.
I tell out, sorry! Damn it!
All right,
Okay, Alamid did worse.
Stepping away, stepping away. Stepping away!
it's now the creature's turn. On its
Bakit?
turn,
Kailan ako nag-roll ng medyo mas mataas?
Nagcast pala ng mirror image si Gerard. Dalawa yung nakikita kong ano. Okay.
o ano, dalawa yung token. So, ba't dalawa yung token? Yan.
May mirror image.
Mirror image.
So, the the helmet of the creature opens, and out comes a
No!
spray of green gas.
Oh,
So I need Esmeralda and Alamid to make a Constitution saving throw. Con saves 27, right? Uh-huh. Constitution 12.
oh.
So okay. All right.
Oh my god!
So Alamid, you take 29
Hala.
29 points of poison damage as you manage to kind of cover your mouth, but some of it still seeps through the cracks. It seeps through your skin, and you feel the poison in your bloodstream. Esmeralda is kind of choking and gasping.
Oh
She's still
no.
standing, but she's
Half, half na yon DM.
you 29, yes, half na yan.
Okay. Sige, bawas ko na.
All right. So that ends the creature's turn. Now it's going to be Gauda. What does Gauda do? So let's see here.
Wow.
Ang
Laki
spells ni
nun ah.
Gauda I'm just gonna read them out. Um, Conjure Elemental, Polymorph, Conjure Minor Elemental, Conjure Woodland Beings. This, wala na siyang third level spells, pero may Dispel Magic, Conjure Animals, Moonbeam, Heat Metal, Dark Vision, Cure Wounds, Charm Person, Thunder Wave, Healing Word. And what do you order? What shall he do? Or as his default action, pwede siya mag-shillelagh and hit well, he can't reach the creature kasi naharangan sila ni Alamid and ni Esmeralda. Meron siyang meron pa siyang cantrip na ranged. Cantrips niya ay Thorn Whip,
Hindi ka
Mending,
natamaan yung dalawa doon.
and Shillelagh.
Pero di ba
Pwede,
pwede
pwede ba siya mag-send ng bear to fight the golem?
Currently walang space kasi hinaharangan yung dalawa ni Esmeralda.
Okay.
Hindi nag-move yung golem from that space. Up next here is ikaw, Alamid.
What would Gauda do?
Magka-conjure ng sangkatutak na animals. Stuff, probably.
Toad. Yung big toad.
But still, walang space eh.
walang space.
Doesn't matter kung ano man ang i-conjure niya kasi hindi niya rin makapakinabangan. Pwede bang i-open na lang niya yung third door?
Yeah, if that's what you want him to do. You order him to go open the third door. So as he can move there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 as his
Tapos
movement.
yan.
Free object interaction. He opens the third door.
Tapos yan yung trap, no? Sorry!
And then alright. This staircase of ancient stone is worn smooth. Thick dust covers its steps, and cobwebs choke the passage. It goes up also.
Pili na lang tayong isa, guys! Saan nyo gusto?
Wait, so yung ano, yung kakabukas lang na stair, cobwebs yung ano,
Yeah,
surrounding.
cobwebs. Yeah.
Yung sa gitna,
Fog.
Pag.
yung sa unang binuksan,
Yung sa unang binuksan, it's a dark spiral staircase.
Doon tayo sa dark. Meron
That's
naman
a
kayong
fog.
light eh.
Ayun,
sa fog.
sa fog? Ano sa
Oh.
tapat ko?
Creepy, creepy shit.
Sa fog. Sa fog kasi baka may nag-aabang sa atin dun eh.
Actually, lahat naman baka
Lahat naman baka may nagbaabang sa atin eh. So,
The fog is like low-lying fog, lang mga one foot off the floor lang. I mean, parang stage fog.
makikita.
Parang dry ice, ganun.
Makikita natin. Kasi, unless gumagapang siya. Sige. Ako okay lang ako sa gitna.
Kahit saan ako.
Sige. Pwede ba tumakbo na lang si Gauda papunta doon?
sa gitna.
Retreat. Start to retreat na tayo.
He has already used most of his movement. So he can
No.
just, okay, not here. Yan na yung
Knowing
kanyang-
Goda, sasabihin yan eh. Come on guys.
Oh, sige, he can use his action to dash. So, come on guys, doon na lang sa gitna. 6. Akit siya. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He made it up. Guys, may hallway dito.
Sige, antayin mo kami!
Okay. So that ends his turn. Alamid, what you gonna do?
I'll try to attack again with Blood Spear
Go and make your attack.
with 2 hands.
Sure.
Yung pa rin yan, yung sinitira ko kanina.
That hits. So, do you wanna use your
Yes. The
Infectious Fury? Okay.
and
So,
I
wisdom saving
want
throw. Okay,
Oo.
mag-wisdom save muna siya. Sige.
sige.
Wisdom saving throw. Anong DC niyan? Is equal to your 8 plus anong proficiency bonus niyo na at this level? It's proficiency bonus niyo ay 4. So 8 plus 9, 17. It fails. With a 15. So what effect does it suffer?
Yung attack niya yung kasama niyang golem.
Wala na yung kasama niyang golem. It was banished.
Wala
Isa na lang.
na.
So, it can take,
Yeah, the same hit na lang. The same attack.
yung, other than that, well, since, okay, so, I'm gonna say, pwede mong bawiin, para hindi mo you can save this feature for later. Since alam mong,
Sige.
mag-isa na lang.
Sige. Sige
Alright.
din.
Or you don't use, so
Sige na lang.
you still have 4 uses of this feature. So,
hindi na lang
it
muna.
just takes 12 piercing damage. Alright.
Then I have another one.
So
Meron
you
pa ako eh.
you thrust forward and you make a dent on its chest
Oo,
piece.
another one. Oo.
But it barely seems to be affected by that damage. That it catches your spear in its hand. Thing,
Wow.
and
Oh.
you kind of pull the spear out of its grasp. So that ends
Guys,
your turn.
this one is so powerful.
Oh, you're just going to stay there?
Can I go to the room?
Yung sa stairs na
Kung
pinasukan
nasaan yung
ni
iba?
Yoda. You're all in the same room.
Susundan ko si... Okay.
You're all in the
Sundan
same
ko si
room except
Goda.
Gauda. Okay. Pero you will provoke an opportunity attack from the creature.
Okay lang.
Okay lang. Alright. So you with your 40 feet of movement, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, you get up to where Gauda is. But first the creature makes an attack at you with its sword. Giant sword.
Oh, cross finger. Ang dami
23
nun.
hits. But since you are raging, you only take 10 slashing damage.
Ang dami nun.
Yeah, you feel the sword kind of cut across your back. But thankfully, your muscles are tightened and the sword doesn't cut too deep because of your rage. So minus 10 total. All right. So that ends Alan's turn. It's now Gerard's turn. So you can tell Gerard that this creature is too big to fit in any of the doorways.
Uh, hmm. What can we...
Mm, 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 mm. Up next, si Alona. Tu- 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 tu-
Yep, pasok na ako doon sa door.
Pasok
On
lang
the
sa
exit.
door. All right. So you get up to the landing. Sige. Uh, the surface of this tunnel is kind of slick, probably with the moisture. And the ceiling is barely like 6 feet high. Your head is almost brushing the ceiling. And the lingering fog limits visibility to only a few feet. You can only see a few feet in front of you. So at the top of the stairs, the fog is everywhere. So that's your movement. Are you going to do something, anything else, Gerard, before we move on to Alona?
Wala na, kaya wala na.
All right, Alona, it's your turn.
I will rush up the steps.
Okay, you move up the steps. That's your turn.
Hindi ko magalaw yung token ko. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wala na kami nakikita dito. It's just fog everywhere.
Yeah, you can only see like the square next to you
Uh, uh,
because of the fog.
oh. Wait lang.
And it's a very narrow, well, relatively narrow tunnel.
Can I take a step forward into the fog? Yung last na ano ko.
Yep, nothing happens.
Okay. Sige.
That's your movement. You still have an action.
Nga! I have ano. Can I... Ano pang surprise spells? God. Can I do gust of wind?
Gust of wind. Anong spell yan? Is it a cantrip?
No.
First
It's a
level
level 2.
Parang, yeah, yung parang ginagawa ni Kiles dati.
Yes.
To move the fog aside.
Kaso sayang yung spell slot ko. I'm so conflicted right now. Sige, gust of wind. 1 minute.
Alright. Strong wind. Alright. 60 feet long. So,
Ako na agad kung may mag-a-attack.
alright. So you summon a gust of wind and the fog parts before you. Ala Noah's parting the Red Sea. And you see clearly up to 60 feet. And the hallway seems to be empty at that distance. So that's your action.
Yeah.
All right. So that leaves us to Esmeralda. Esmeralda is still coughing, and there's actually blood running down her nose, and she just disengages. One, two, and says to Lucien, Wizard, come quick. One, two, three. And she says, don't get any noble ideas. Come over here.
What? What?
Fast.
What?
One, two, three, four,
She cares.
5, 6. Parang
Ba't na kayo?
you You still owe me one, she says. Not gonna let you die before I get my what's owed me.
Well,
Okay,
okay.
that's her. Now your turn, Lucian.
I run!
You're on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. With your movement, yeah, you can get up to just behind her.
30. Okay.
Yeah.
Ah!
So that's your movement. That's your you have
Wait, I closed the door behind me. Pala.
yeah, yeah. As a free object interaction, sure. You close the door behind
Close the
her.
door behind me.
You still have your action.
Action. Guys, sino pwede mag-heal kay Esmeralda? Wala akong healing spell. No shucks.
May potion of healing ka pa, di ba?
Ayun, pala may isang katerba tayong potion of healing, ano? I'll give my potion of healing, ano? Tig-ilan tayo?
I honestly have no idea.
Yeah, I
Naku.
forgot. I forgot
Hindi
that.
ko alam.
Pero I'll give a potion of healing to Esmeralda.
You can use your action to feed her the potion of healing
Feed her the potion of healing.
if you want.
Yay, go for it!
Awkward! Okay, I will use my action to feed my potion of
So
healing.
how does
The end.
Lucian do it? Like you like pull her by by the scruff of her neck,
Alam
close
mo,
enough,
maraming
like
memorable. Ano yan?
inches from your face.
Campaign. Dagdag natin to.
Wait, sige, wait. Is Esmeralda still standing ba, or is she slumped against the wall, or what?
She's standing, but she's kind of using the wall for support. She's doing pretty. She's looks pretty bad.
Okay. I will go next to her. I will put a hand on her back, and I will parang offer her yung I will open the potion of healing for her. I will go next to her, put a hand on her back, and parang offer her the potion.
Subo mo na gano'n.
Higa mo na lang.
Consent, man, consent.
Okay.
And parang I will offer the potion of healing parang to let her drink it if she'll let me.
Okay, so you pat her on the back, and she turns. She sees what you're trying to do. She's kind of breathing heavily, so she grabs the front of your shirt
Wow, okay.
with a vice grip and pulls you towards her. And you're kind of face to face for a moment.
Okay, nobody's expecting that.
Sweet!
And she kind of breathes to your ear. Thanks. And she takes the potion from your hand.
Tapos lahat kami nakatingin lang.
Mukhang.
Right, so roll that potion.
And that is 2d4, right?
2d4 plus 2, right.
Okay. Heal 8.
Oh, heal 8, okay. NPC relationship points plus ano. Plus 8, alright. So she seems a little bit better, at least from that. She's still uh, very like exhausted, exhausted condition by by that poison, but that's something at least. Parang if not physically, like emotionally, the effect is there.
Okay. I will ask Alona. Well, I call out to Alona if she has any way to heal Esmeralda, because I don't think the potion of healing is enough for it. If she can hear me, that is.
Yeah, she's looking at you.
Oh wait, no, see,
The weird look
I
on
know.
her face.
I'm asking Alona. I'm asking Alona.
Yes. Now? Out of
Yes.
combat na ba tayo?
Oo nga, no. Good question. Are we out of combat?
Yeah,
Good
wala na yata eh.
Like,
good
where's the door?
question. So after your turn,
Oh, let's see. Sige, wait.
are,
Let's see
are
first. Damn
are
it.
you going to open the door again?
No!
So nothing. You don't hear any sounds coming from the other side of the door. And but there's fog still. I mean, wala palang fog. The fog is being blown away by the industrial electric fan that is
That
Alona.
is Alona.
I can still cast another spell as long as it's not concentration, right?
Right.
Okay, I'll motion for so out of turn. Out of combat na tayo.
For
Out
now,
of
yes.
initiative.
Yep. Out of
Okay.
initiative.
Can I signal for Esmeralda to come come
Yeah.
near?
She comes up.
I
Mhm.
cast Cure Wounds on her.
Okay.
Please hold.
Okay.
11. All right.
And then I start moving forward with my gust of wind.
All right. So that stops the bleeding from her nose and ears from the poison at least. You can sense na the worst is past. But she's still rough around the edges, but she way better than she was a moment before. So anong marching order niyo as you march through this hallway?
I go first. Kasi ako
All
yung
right.
nag-gust of wind.
All right. The magnificently armored Alona parting the
Hmm.
wind,
Oo nga,
leading the
klang, klang,
way.
klang.
Yeah, you can't really hear the clang clang in the sound of the parang giant, you know, giant fan that is coming from her hands. So it's Alona followed by who's up front with Alona?
Si Goda.
Si
Sure.
Gauda.
Gawin na lang.
Si Gauda, Esmeralda's just behind Alona.
Sa
What the
likod ako
others?
ni Esmeralda.
Likod ni Esmeralda. Okay. Si Gerard.
And si Lucien sa likod.
Yep.
Okay. And then so you march through the hallway in this configuration. All right. So yan. You get to hear Alona, and by the you hear like something rattling caused by the sound of your wind, and your passive perception is high enough that you see that a section of the floor over here uh, is not flush with the stone floor.
Nilipad nung gust of wind yung trap.
No, yung trapdoor is kind of vibrating in the wind.
Okay. So it's a trap door.
Yep, it's a huge 10-foot square trapdoor.
Oh crap.
Okay. Guys, should we open it? I point it out to them.
It's been concealed to look like stone, but it's not solid stone, it seems.
So can I keep my concentration up as long as I can, and then
Hmm.
maybe ask for someone to if they want to open it.
Okay, Gauda takes out his staff and casts Shillelagh on it, moves to the edge and kind of thumps it a, a couple of times, and it opens down, revealing okay. It's a trap door that opens downwards. It's seems he says, guys, in the wind, he you guys have to shout kasi masyadong malakas. Guys, my trap, my chute sa ilalim, pababa, parang slide.
You guys
So
wanna
parang
go
pit,
down?
pit na going down.
Wanna go down, guys?
Sure, let's go.
Party leader. Party leader, I can't hear you.
Guys, it's a trap.
Lucian,
Why
go
do we
first.
want to go downstairs? Why do we want to go down there if it's a trap?
How do we know if it's a trap?
Because the hallway was originally fog. Then if it was in fog, we can't see, right? Right? Just help me out here, guys.
Guys,
Can we
start
do?
jumping.
Can we check if there's a trap?
Yun na nga yung trap.
It's a trap.
It's a trap na. Okay.
Trap nga siya. It was meant, it's not a, it's not
It's
a
not a door.
normal
It's not a secret
passageway.
door.
It's not a portal. It's literally a trap.
Like who knows what's down there? You can't see what's at the end of the
Guys,
slide.
bilisan nyo na tumalo na kayo. Matatapos na yung ano ko, spell ko.
Yeah, only a few seconds left dun sa kanyang 1 minute spell.
Talo na, guys.
Okay,
Habang
rules for
nakikita nyo pa.
jumping: if you have a 10-foot na buwelo, you can jump up to your strength score. So ang tanong, does anyone have a strength score that's less than 10?
Tapos
Meron
yan.
yata.
Saktong 10.
Yan naman. Grabe naman kayo.
Wala namang negative na score.
Yan naman.
Mataas. Mataas
Alright, so okay, I'm just gonna say you all make it through.
Okay.
No skill check required, so you make it past. There's a few tens, and parang just as soon as the last one jumps, Alona's spell ends, and you're engulfed in fog again,
Okay.
and then the hallway continues. But before that happens, you saw a glimpse of a door at the end of the hallway.
Okay. Can we ask Gauda, like, yung staff niya lang, like, itap niya lang sa floor before we, like, every...
Alright, sure, Gauda does that. So every step is making loud knocking sounds on the stone.
Announce to everyone that we're
Ano?
here.
They're coming. And up until you make it to the door, there's no trapdoor.
Okay. Is the door trapped?
Is the door trapped? Hold on. This is area.
Mechanically, no. Magically,
Okay.
DM, sorry, be right back. Ano lang.
Okay. Sure. All right. Wait lang ah, just reading something. Okay. All right. Make a perception check if you're trying to determine if the door is trapped. It means it doesn't seem to be trapped.
Guys, it looks safe.
Okay, go to opens it. and it's actually he has to push with some like a few moments before the door starts to move. It seems to be a tight fitting stone slab, like 3-inch thickness stone.
I can help.
Like sigaw the actually my check needs to
I can help.
okay,
I
but
cannot help. He doesn't need my help.
he rolled a natural 20, so right, yeah. Hindi pala trapped eh. So, all right.
Sorry.
And as when you push it open, you see from the outside that the door you just pushed open looks like it's a door of a crypt. Like seen from the outside, para siyang door ng isang crypt.
Okay. Guys,
And you can see here, this is a large from here, parang the the ceiling is 20 feet high, and you can see um, the floor is covered in several inches of bat guano. And you can see there's a from where you are, um, you seem to be in a sort of catacombs. Like from where you are, you can see my crypt door here. Ito, crypt door yan. And then may hallway dito. Hallway din doon.
okay. I guess we step in, take a tentative step in.
All right, your armored boot sinks into like an inch of bat guano. Medyo slippery,
Come on.
but it's not treacherous footing.
Okay. Shucks. So, itong mga hallways na to, they lead to different crypts, like different rooms.
Like from here, you can see my door dito, crypt door, and parang may crypt door din here.
May mga
From where you are.
pangalan ba outside the crypts?
From where you are,
Yeah.
you can't really like read from this distance.
I can come closer. Here. Can I read from
Okay.
there?
All right. Let me just see here. Wait lang, I just want to make one thing for sure. Okay, as you were you can hear like the sounds of bats coming from areas of the like echoing in this area. From here, you can see may something etched on the like above the door to this above that door. It says where was that? Duchess Dorfinia de Lisnia.
Ah, okay. May pangalan.
Okay, back. Sorry. Where are we?
I go back to the others and then tell them that the crypts are labeled so we can actually try looking for the brother's crypt.
Oh, nasa crypt. Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Can you imagine if you went down that route?
I don't want to imagine it.
Oh
Thank
boy.
you, gust of wind.
Thank you, gusto ko yun. Jesus.
Ayun, so I just tell them that. Sabihin ko sa kanila yung binasa ko, so definitely hindi na yun yung crypt na hinahanap namin.
Yeah. It's some sort of Duchess itong crypt na to. So just move around and I'll tell you what you find.
Guys,
Feel free to move your tokens.
I guess nandun siya sa bandang dulo. Tama ba yung ganung assumption? Or nag-invento lang ako? Eto, ano nandito?
Okay, there is okay. The name above the door is Artista Deslop, court ceiling painter.
Okay. This one.
That one, Nasigoda is here. That one is Lady Isolde Young. Isolde the Incredible, purveyor of antiques and imports.
Ano to? May stairs?
Okay, that one. Hold on. That's actually you see a portcullis closing the archway into this tomb. You see white marble steps descend to a tomb that has a vaulted ceiling 30 feet overhead.
Okay.
Well, you can't really see the vaulted ceiling from here kasi pa, pababa nga siya. You would have seen that if you entered. You can imagine there's a vaulted ceiling.
Sure.
But from here, that's all you can tell.
Wala siyang label.
Wala.
What do you guys think? Or gusto mo na i-check yung iba?
Um, let's check the others first, maybe.
Alright.
Wala talagang walang identifying marks.
Wala.
Okay.
Sure, sige, let's maybe look around muna. Carefully.
How about this one?
Okay. Hold on. Okay. As you enter that space, hold on. Ta-da-da-da. Okay. What's your AC, Alona?
22? Let me check. 22.
Ito with your shining shield and your plate armor. All right. As you enter as you step into that area, you hear a click from the floor. click, 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 followed by 4 more clicks.
What? What?
As
What?
okay, a couple of ting tings at as one of them hits your shield, an metallic object hits your shield, another hits your armor, the chest plate, but two of them find marks on your body,
Oh,
like at the gaps of your armor and in your neck. You make two Constitution saving throws.
okay.
All right, you take 5 points of piercing damage from the darts,
Okay.
and then
What?
23 poison damage
Jesus.
as they inject poison into your bloodstream.
So, 28 lahat.
Yes, 28 lahat. So as you kind of walking, ting, 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 and you're like looking at the door, and this close, you can see above the doorway,
Mhm.
Saint Markovia, dead for all time.
Hindi siya yung hinahanap namin, no?
But she is the name's familiar. She's the saint that's named uh who the abbey is named after.
Oo.
She's a saint of the Morning Lord.
Ooh.
All right, Alamid, make Alamid steps.
Wait. Guys,
You turn and you see Alamid coming towards
what
you, and
happened to
before you can
the
say anything, he
character?
steps on the hallway. There, Alamid, you hear a click as you step, then click, 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 click as
Come on, man.
1, 2, 3, 4. Anong AC ni Alamid? Alamid's AC is 14. So
Come
all
on,
hit.
man.
2, 3, 4. Alamid, make 4 Constitution saving throws.
That one's on you.
Jesus Christ, for.
So you take
Okay.
okay, okay,
Okay.
okay. All right.
Nice.
So you turn
Nice.
to Alamid in time to see him like pin cushion by four poison dart, like 4 darts to his neck, and he tenses his muscles at the response. You take 10 piercing damage, and half of this.
Shit.
Uh,
Nakabahan ako dun sa half of this.
so 2 times 4 is 8.
Hmm. 8 lang pala yun.
24 points.
Ah, you meant 8 dice.
Yeah. So and Alamid falls to the floor,
Oh my God.
unconscious.
Meron siyang... Lahat ba kami ay... Ano na?
Ang kailang tatlo ni ikaw si Alamid saka si Esmeralda ang may bawas na hit points.
Hindi siya si, Gerard,
Ano?
Christine pa kami. Wala pa kaming,
Bad.
Yoda, Lucian, and Gerard doesn't have a scratch on them. Meanwhile, Alamid is unconscious. Like, eh, and he starts snoring.
Can't I just slap him awake? Wait lang. Ah, gosh.
By the way, your holy symbol, the holy symbol feels warm on your chest.
Okay. Wait lang, holy symbol. Can I look for alamid? Alam ko meron siyang ano eh, meron siyang potion of healing.
All right.
Kasi nag-distribute nga ng potion of healing dati na alam ko. Natatanda ako binigyan siya nun eh.
Mag-step ka
Ah,
to, Alan.
alamid, anong potion of healing? Anong potion meron ka? Yung healing or greater healing?
You don't know. Siya makakasagot.
Hindi ko pa makikita yun from, oh sige, I'll check his pouch, his bag, his whatever, his sack.
Okay, so you from there. Okay.
This is bringing so much war flashbacks from campaign 1.
Teka, let me just read something. Right. So still staying where you are. Tama ba?
Okay, fine. I'll drag him out away first.
Drag him away. All right.
Ano
Sige.
yan? Mag-a-attack of opportunity siya?
Nope.
Oh, come
As
on,
you
man.
exit the area, a hail of darts fires again from the walls. But most of them miss. 3 out of 4 miss. Ting 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 because you're very, because of your very high armor class. But one of them finds a mark, so make a constitution save.
I really hate you right now. Thank you so much.
Ting 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 ting. Okay. So you take 2 points of piercing damage and 9 points of poison damage. So 11 total.
Well, in that case, ah, guys, can you wait for like 10 minutes? Magpe-prayer of healing lang ako. And can you gusto niyo mag-explore muna? Dito lang kaming tatlo, magpe-prayer of healing lang ako while you check the other clips.
Oh, sure.
Can I prayer of, instead of feeding alamid the I'll just prayer of healing us. Kaming tatlo.
All right. So sige. What prayer do you who do you pray to, and what's the message in your prayer?
What? Oh
What
dear
does
Lord. Oh
can you
dear Lord.
like describe the in however much way you feel? Describe how Alona is praying at this moment, deep in the catacombs of Castle Ravenloft.
Siguro something like you've been helped. Uh, I call out the name of the Morning Lord, and then I tell him that you've been helping us so far. I know that you're there, and if you could just give us a little more help as we try to finish what we're trying to accomplish. Oh, by the way, I saw that crypt of your saint. Do you want me to? Parang ganon. Like I'm trying to act cool about it, pero at the same time, I'm starting to sound desperate.
All right. So you gain 11 points of hit points back. +2.
+2. Okay.
I rolled low on the D8. So that's your answer to the prayer. There's a little of parang unexpected boost to that healing as the
Okay.
warmth coming from the warmth of your holy symbol.
Okay.
So +2 pa. So
13.
+13. Yep.
Okay. So gising na si Alamid.
Yes. So the
Now
others.
I tell him to drink his potion of healing.
So Gauda and Lucien are with Gerard.
Wait lang.
So Gerard, that crypt says Prince Ariel Duplumet, and then beneath that name Ariel the Heavy. Here, so walang light source si ano, no? Si Gerard, just using your dark vision.
Dark vision moving stealthily.
Alright, so moving to the squishy Batguano on the floor. Here, that crypt is... The crypt to the left is Sir Leonid Krushkin, known Sir Lee the Crusher. Bigger than life, he loved his jewelry. To the right, the crypt is Tasha Petrovna, healer of kings, light unto the west, servant, companion.
Question,
Yes.
hindi kasi sinabi kung anong klaseng potion of healing yung hawak ko. Anong effect neto or addition dun sa hit point ko?
Okay, since you didn't note it down, I'm gonna say that's a normal potion of healing, 2d4 plus 2. I told you to note it down. I don't remember din eh, so let's just say 2d4 plus 2 siya na potion of healing. That one, where Gerard is... Hold on. Kazan. His word was power.
Parang laki lang yung clips na to, guys.
I mean, you know, people tend to bury people with stuff, right? Don't you wanna... Dot. Okay, this one is... Pangalan to. Elsa Faliona von Twitterberg. Beloved beloved actress. She had many followers. Hell,
Twitter bird.
Twitterberg. She had many followers. Parang alam ko kung saan galing world yan. Crossover.
Okay.
Okay, that one is King Katsuki, the Bright, ruler, inventor, and self-proclaimed time traveler. That one is okay. The stone door of the script lies on the floor, and the inscription is obscured by fog. The crypt gates the crypt gapes open. So bukas siya. And through the opening, you can see a skull, some bones, and a few bits of rusted armor lie atop a marble slab with a leering stone gargoyle squatting at each end.
Yung cover ng crypt, ay, nung crypt nasa ano, no?
Nasa sahig.
Floor. Pwede ko bang pick upin? Tingnan ko ano ako.
Well, it's outside side up for some reason. And you can see it says the epitaph reads Endorovich the Terrible. What the blood of 100 wars did not do, the spurn of a woman accomplished.
Samson lang.
And let that you already know that's Duchess Dorfnia Delisnia. Okay, so by this time the 10 minutes have passed. So wala namang random encounter. So what now, guys?
Ah, yung sa ano, sa crypt ni Saint Markovia,
Mhm.
pag dumaan dito sa hallway na ito mismo, o dito lang sa area na to?
Well, since you've already triggered it, let me mark it on the map. You know, sulit na sulit yung trap na yun eh. Like that red circle, yung floor are pressure plates.
Ah, okay.
So you step on and step off will triggers the trap.
Ah, okay. Is the door like from here? Do I see any ano levers or switches that can undo the trap?
From here, no, you don't even have to roll to see it's just the door from here.
Yung dart saan nang gagaling? Like,
From holes from holes on the side. Well, that you can see. You can see parang various like holes camouflage on the either side, left and right of the
mataas yung,
hallway.
mataas yung mga holes na yun. Like, if
Varying
one is
varying height.
falling sa ground.
So it fills the whole wall.
Yep. Parang the wall itself is peppered with various
Okay, sige.
holes.
I can imagine. Okay.
Ah. Um,
Sayang walang rogue.
I miss Eldrin.
What now? Wait lang, ang ilaw dito. Dilim. Okay, I'm back. Guys, ano nung gagawin natin? Sabi ni Gauda.
May merong mage hand si Lucian, di ba? Can he try? Nandiyan na ba? Wala pa siya ulit.
Okay, sabi niya, he summons a skeletal hand. Tries to...
Nag-ano ba na spell slot yan?
I am back. Sorry.
Hello?
Hello, hi, sorry.
Okay, Alona is saying to... You want him to use his mage hand to push open the door?
Kung if it's not locked, can we try?
Okay. Sure, Lucian summons a skeletal hand once more. It tries to push on the door but it doesn't budge. The mage hand has a limit sa... It's not too strong. Parang I think 15 pounds lang ata ang kaya niyang i-lift. And the doors seems to be tightly fitted stone.
Can I bring out my oh, medallion and
Mhm.
then itapat ko sa door? Like, anong gagawin ko sa'yo? Wala na.
Yung
Wait lang.
crates ba pag tinulak ng mage hand, natitrigger?
Wait lang. Hirap
Ano?
buksan to. Tama ba ginagawa ko? Okay.
Ano bang ginagawa mo?
Ano nga
Bukas
ba?
ako ng jar of marinara. So,
What?
So
mm.
random.
Oh, di ba? Strength check. Fast. Whew. Gosh. Di ako nag-warm up. Sakit sa joints. So anyway, you use the mage hand to press down on
The
the pressure
plates?
plate.
Ah. Does it trigger the trap?
No, you don't hear that clicking sound. It's only 15 pounds. Tama ba ang mage hand?
So meron siyang ano. Wait. Ah,
Dalawa kami ni Lucien. Mage hand.
10 pounds lang
Yun.
pala. 10
20.
pounds lang. So you conjure two mage hands. So two skeletal hands appear.
Jesus
Nag-handshake muna. Yeah.
Handshake. Yes.
No, but one of the skeletal hands is parang enveloped in black flame.
Wow,
Parang
kanino?
oh.
yung sinamon ni
First time mo bang gamitin yung ano mo?
para
Mage
Hand mo.
Oh.
yung
so
girl kay Gerard, parang heatless. The bony skeletal hand is wreathed in heatless black flame. Na parang smoke.
Oh.
They both press down onto the plate, but nothing happens. You don't hear the click.
Ooh, I have an idea. But Alana might not like it.
What?
Your brother. Ay, wala na pala.
Wala na siya.
Hindi ka na pala dun, sayang.
Oo nga, dapat hindi mo na natin pinadala.
Oo, meron na yung mga gamit na body.
Is the floor completely dry? Or is it like wet?
It's slick from that one.
Ay, first yung isang crypt, di ba? Parang yung slab niya nasa floor.
Yeah.
Pwede namin pulutin yun, tapos yun yung itapon namin sa pressure plate.
Sure.
Smart.
Nice. Smart.
Inspiration!
Yeah. Okay. That's one inspiration. All right. So you can easily it's very heavy. It's a solid stone marble, but between Gauda, Alona, and Alamid, you can just carry it. So and then you slide it onto the floor here.
Yep, sa pressure plate.
Okay. As you do another volley of darts, you hear fire into the emptiness. Ting 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 ting. And hitting the stone walls. You move the slab further in, and then there's another click. But all you hear is you hear the clicking of the plate, and then the clicking sound of the launch mechanism of the darts. But no new darts come out.
Naubusan na siya ng ano. Naubusan na.
Seems so. Parang empty na. Click, 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 click na lang. Click, 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 click.
Nice.
Hindi nila ina-expect na may mangungulot na mag-try na sunod-sunod.
Hindi expect na may magta-try ng thrice eh.
Oo.
Para siguro naman, parang 4 times 16 darts will, parang siguro naman enough na yung 32 D10.
Para umalis.
Nung dinedesign nila yung trap.
Sige. Can I ask Alamid to help push the,
Oh, okay, sure, Karen. Push the door.
ayun,
Alright.
can I ask Alamid to help?
So
Sure.
Alamid with all of his 19 hit points will go forward.
Nagka, hindi ba siya nag-potion of healing?
Ni-roll mo na ba? Roll 2d4 plus 2, Alamid.
Kaya, ang bagal kasi DM eh. Hindi ko ma-roll.
Okay lang yan. Add lang natin. So you push open the door. Uh, kung mabagal, ako na lang mag-roll for you.
Thank you.
Sige. You make a strength
Thanks.
check.
Pareho kami? O siya
I'm
lang?
gonna give him an advantage if you're going to...
Alamid na lang.
Yeah, si Alamid
Yun.
pushes it.
Nag-roll. Nag-roll din. Salamat.
Okay. Yeah, it takes a couple of pushes. You push it open. And as you push open the door, you smell roses. The crypt
Rose.
smells of roses. And you see in the middle of the crypt is a marble slab. So okay, plus 7 hit points. Kaya limit.
Walang plus, ano yun?
Plus 2 plus. So plus 9.
9. Dagdag ko na.
Okay.
Bagal.
In the middle of the crypt is a marble slab. And atop the marble slab, the remains on top of the marble slab have all disintegrated to dust, except, strangely, for one large bone, possibly a thigh bone.
Okay. Yun lang ang laman ng room.
Do you come inside?
I take a tentative step on
Inside.
inside.
All right. The tomb is featureless except for the stone slab upon which may dust. And mayroong strangely intact na thigh bone.
Okay. So yun lang ang laman ng ano?
Do you
Do I-
search the crypt?
Yes. Yeah. Sure.
Okay, sure. Make a perception check
Perception.
and then a dexterity check.
What? Dexterity?
21.
Check.
Yep.
Oh. Why? Why you do this to me? Oh, okay.
All right. Who else is inside the room? Do you just let Alona alone inside the door?
Susunod ako din.
All right. Make a dexterity check, Alamid.
Sure.
Another volley of ano, darts.
Twenty-one. All right.
Malupit.
Marunong mag-handling kalamit.
All right. So Alona, si Alamid, you managed to not slip, being that your boots are slick with bat guano. Same with you, Alona. Uh, Actually, you kind of lose your balance for a split second, Alona,
Uh-huh.
and you reach out your hand to steady yourself and realize that you were going to touch the bone
Okay.
on the stone slab.
Mm-hmm.
But then you catch your balance straightens. You catch your balance at the last moment, and you don't actually touch it. But as your hand's reaching out like that,
Okay.
the holy symbol on your chest warms again, becomes warm.
Wait.
As I'm reaching for the bone.
Yep.
Okay. and then it starts to cool down nung palayo na ako sa bone.
If you when you took your hand away, yep.
Okay. So, maybe I should touch the bone. Yun lang, wala akong ibang nakita.
Wala. The room is completely featureless.
Okay. Sige, so I guess I will touch the bone.
Take the bone.
Oh no.
All right.
Tapos si Alamid lang yung nakakita. So pag may nangyaring kakaiba, siya lang yung witness.
You touch the bone, and the dust on the stone slab kind of swirls up and forms into an apparition
Okay.
of a woman.
Okay. Ooh.
From this apparition, it faces you. From this apparition comes the faintest of whispers.
Okay.
She says, "The vampire must be destroyed. Use me as your weapon."
Uy,
The bone?
With that, the dust settles, like drifts down to the stone slab once again.
Use the bone as a weapon?
Maybe yung resurrection.
Oo nga, yun yung do we resurrect her instead? Wait, from that message, would I know if she meant, kasi di ba ang nakalagay doon sa label niya, dead for, ano yun? Dead for all time? Dead forever?
Dead for all time. Yes.
Is it safe to assume na hindi siya mare-resurrect? Or ano lang,
That's
panakot lang?
that's a reasonable conclusion. But as you're thinking about this, you look at the thigh bone,
Uh-huh.
and it looks like this.
A typhoon. Literal na
uy,
Literal
ang cute.
na typhoon siya, guys. Guys, literal na typhoon siya.
Para magkaroon siya ng hilt.
So
Hi,
weapon na.
Arya.
Arya!
Nagkaroon siya ng parang hilt and parang decorative stuff after the apparition appeared.
Okay, can I pick it up?
Yeah, it's already in your hands.
It's in my hand. Okay,
Can we use it as a weapon?
mukha. Kasi yung itsura niya eh.
Like, you can conjure the spirit back? Something
I
like
have
that?
no idea how to use this. Kailangan ko ba siyang i-attune? Kailangan ko ba mag-attune sa kanya?
Well, if only there was one of you who can, get more information on.
Who's yan? Can
Use and identify.
uh,
Kasi
can we ask him to identify it?
Okay, so yeah, it takes 10 minutes to cast identify.
Short rest. Yeah.
Short rest is 6 rolls in ano, 6 random encounter rolls.
No,
Ident-
sige.
Kayo, bahala.
Identify na lang.
Short rest kayo inside the tomb. All right. As he finishes casting identify, Lucian says, "I know what this is.
Mm.
It functions as a," and then at the same time, you you hear it from Alona and from parang Alona and Lucian say it at the same time.
Mm.
It functions as a maze of disruption, as you feel that you are already it attuned to you, Alona.
After 10 minutes?
Yep.
Okay. Ang bilis ng attunement na yun, eh. Maze of Disruption?
It functions like a maze of disruption, which you would know that when you hit a fiend or undead with this magic weapon, the
Mhm.
creature takes an extra 2d6 radiant damage.
Ooh, that's
Wow.
so cool. Guys, I can
Cool.
save my spells!
If the target has 25 hit points or fewer after taking this damage, it must succeed on a DC 15 wisdom saving throw or be destroyed.
Oh, that is so awesome!
On a successful save, the creature becomes frightened of you until the end of your next turn.
Okay.
Wow.
So cool.
While you
Okay.
hold this weapon, it and as you're thinking about this, it lights up. It sheds bright light in a 20-foot radius and dim light for an additional 20 feet. So para siyang torch.
Okay.
So Alona, your not only is your shield like a giant flashlight, you're now holding like a giant parang torch of light.
I send light everywhere.
Yeah, you send light everywhere.
Okay. Sige. Can we, I thank, I pause to thank the Morning Lord and Saint Markovia for this gift. And then I exit the room, stepping on the slab. Ayan.
You hear the click, 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 click ulit, but nothing comes out.
Wala nang
Okay.
kwan.
Ayan.
All right.
Na-check na ba nila lahat ng crypts?
Um, you don't know?
Hindi pa.
Hindi
Malaki
pa?
kasi.
Hindi pa.
Okay.
Parang, yeah, you don't know how big it is exactly, but you've checked a bunch of them. One of them was Kazam. Kazam, you know this name. Siya yung wizard who built yung tower na pinagstayan ni Rudolf van Richten. Na
Ah,
yung merong dance moves para makapasok.
okay.
All right.
Gusto niyo
So
bang
what now?
tulungan siya? Or ano na? What you think?
Okay.
Hmm?
So,
Ha?
tuloy na natin yung exploration.
O sige, kung saan siya natapos, sundan ka namin kasi hindi ko alam kung saan ka natapos eh.
Here, meron pa dito.
Okay. Mas ang laki nga.
Ito, di ba?
Ayan ulit.
Oops.
Ayan na naman.
Kunin niyo yung slab. Get the slab.
Get the slab.
Okay, so right.
Bit na naman yung slab.
Push the
Right.
slab. Sa tayo nalakad.
You take a few minutes to get the slab using it like a 10 foot pole, dragging it on the ground. It by now like it's it's like shoveling like bat guano out of the floors, scraping bat guano out of the floor.
Kadiri.
You move it into the space. There's no clicks
Okay.
from this.
Ano yung label niya?
The label is Sir Cedric Pinwitovich, Admiral. Confused though he was, he built the greatest naval force ever assembled in a landlocked country.
Tapos natin libig. Natin natin.
Okay. Hindi namin siya kilala.
Yeah.
You've only met one crit na familiar yung name sa inyo. Well, two. Counting yung kay Markovia.
Ang laki naman ito. Meron pa dito sa baba. Ito, ano to?
Which one?
Carefully. Baba. Carefully. Going down.
Right? Okay. Pushing the slabs on the floor. Sure.
Ooh, what's this? May
Ito,
stairs.
merong malaking hallway here.
Oh. Ito. Ito yung dalawang.
Explore ba ngayon? Kasi hindi ko pa namin yan eh.
Explore mo na to?
Hindi pa.
That
Okay.
one says Sasha Ivluskova, wife.
Wife lang.
Wait,
The one opposite it.
Hmm?
The one opposite it.
The one opposite it. 23. Wait lang. At number... Okay, it says Alona of the Waves.
What?
They have their own script.
Is it closed?
May
Alona of
kapangalan.
the Waves, servant of the morning wind.
Is
Oh,
it? Oh no. Is it closed?
It's closed, yeah.
Should we
that's
open
it.
it?
Parang feeling ko pag pumasok ako dyan, di na ako makakalabas.
Esmeralda is like, wait, if that's Alona's tomb, then who are you?
Surprise!
She's like saying to the guys, are you sure this is Alona?
Can we check the other crypt? Ito tinatayo nila. Dined ba lang si ano? Si... Dined
Guys,
ako.
this is who what that
Lalap.
crypt, uh Sir Eric Vonderbox.
Bakit ako lang ang may crypt? Anong kalokohan
That
to?
one, kung nasan si Alamid, is Patrina Patrina Velikovna, bride.
Oh, oh,
Kung
hindi na
nasan si
safe.
Gerard, is Artemus, builder of the keep. Thou stand, thou standest amidst the monument to his life. Where Alamid is now is okay. Where Alamid is, the stone door of that crypt has been carefully laid to one side. So bukas siya.
Oh.
Through the swirly mists of the perpetual fog, freshly engraved letters spell out the words Irina Kolyana, wife.
Oh
Oh,
no. People. Is it? Oh, okay.
hey guys, here's Irina.
Meron bang ano? Meron ng body inside? Or ano lang siya? Pin-repair lang?
The crypt is empty and has been swept clean, like recently.
Wow,
Hmm. So, pin-repair na for her. Oh, oh, that's so
no
many.
more.
Where you are, Alona, is you can see a spiral staircase going up,
Going up.
going up.
Itong bilog na to, wala lang to.
Um, seems that way. Uh, if you yan yung mismong medyo malawak yung spiral staircase. If you stand in the middle, you look up and you can see the staircase spiraling up.
Ang dami naman nito. Ah, so many.
Crypt shopping.
It's never ending!
So parang may isang episode pa tayo, right?
Baka isang episode na kailangan namin for crypts lang.
Teka, you're not stopping by to examine the crypts?
Parang tinitingnan ko kung gano'n siya kalaki. Ah,
Okay,
okay.
so just
Ito,
run.
yes, saan ako nakatayo? Sino to?
Saan ka nakatayo, Alamid?
Sana
In 3, Sik Valu. He spurned wealth for the knowledge he could take to heaven.
bagong hallway to, no?
Yes.
What now, guys?
So
We
many.
still check out about this trip?
So, ito. This one.
Yan.
Oh,
So I assume you do the same thing,
yeah.
slab, right? You're
Yeah.
pretty efficient na at this point. Parang push. Nothing happens as you push the slab onto the out into the hallway. You see the name is Baron Ice Glaze Droof.
Hindi rin siya familiar.
Yeah.
Guys, anong gusto nyo? I-explore pa yung, kasi merong spiral staircase going up. Tapos may nakita akong parang marbled. Ito, last na. Ano muna to?
Well, parang check natin lahat muna yung mga ano, clips before tayo mag-move sa ibang area. Make sure wala dito yung hinahanap natin.
Same thing. You move the slab there. Nothing happens. The name says Tatsol Eris, last of the line.
Ano yan?
Tatsol Eris, last of the line.
Ayan si Karen.
Back, sorry.
Ano na lang? Could we say na connect namin lahat ng clips? Wala ba kami nakitang
Okay, meron pa kayong 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 clips na hindi na-check.
11 na lang?
11 dun sa gitna, in the center area.
This one.
That
Ano guys,
one,
divide and conquer? Iwahiwalay tayo?
Pwede naman.
No.
okay.
Ayaw
Wala,
mo.
wala kaming source of light. Hindi
Party
namin
leader does not
makikita.
want to split his
The-
party up. Sorry.
The door to this crypt where you are, Alona,
Ah,
the door to this crypt is larger than the others.
is
6
what?
feet wide by 8 feet tall.
Larger than the others.
Okay.
Reads Bucephalus, the wonder horse. May the flowers grow ever brighter where he trods.
It's a horse?
What?
It's a wonder horse. Can we open this? Can we open this?
You wanna go ahead and open it?
I look at the party leader.
Well, assume you're all here, right? With Alona. Well, let's move you here.
Where is it? Sorry.
Sorry,
What's the name? What's the name of the crypt again?
Bucephalus, the wonder horse. May the flowers grow ever brighter where he trods. And at this, as Esmeralda said, ay wait, were you there, Karen, when
Wala siya.
when you discovered? Pero isang crypt kanina that says, Alone of the Wave, servant of the morning light.
Excuse me, what?
That's what I've been saying, sabi ni Esmeralda. Is this really Alona, the one with us?
Maybe we should try to resurrect the other one and see if he's the other.
This place is messing with us. Wait, why do you want to open the crypt to the horse?
Because it's a wonder horse.
But it's a
Dead
dead
horse.
horse, sabi ni Esmeralda. Is she trying to get us into trouble?
Say if you open this crypt of a dead horse, what are we going to do inside?
I don't know.
Maybe resurrect the dead horse. And use it against Strahd.
Malay mo, meron siyang item. Meron siyang,
Oh, good lord.
hindi ko alam, wala. Never mind. Okay, sige. Let's move.
All right, make a perception check, Alona, since you're closest to the door.
Oh no. Perception.
So funny.
Ako lang masaya.
Oh,
Oh no.
You smell nothing but the scent of guano,
Ew.
ever-present smell of guano.
Ew.
What do you do now? What now?
I mean, there are 10 more crypts that we can explore, right?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Go.
Yep, let's check.
Okay.
Itong nasa taas ko. Check na ba namin to?
Yan,
Galing ka na
hindi
dyan.
pa.
Ay, baba.
Sir Klut, Sir Klutz, Tripalatsky.
The names. What the heck?
Sir Klutz Tripalatsky. He fell on his own sword.
Oh, that's so
That's
sad.
unfortunate.
Eto kay Alamid.
Kay Alamid, this is General Kroval Mad Dog Grislek,
Ooh.
Master of the Hunt, a leader of hounds and men.
Ooh.
Wow.
Hounds,
Nice.
you say?
Ano pa hindi namin nakikita? Ay, ito. Ano pa nasa baba?
Wait, so you were here, no?
Hindi ko na alam kung nasan kami.
Saan punta, Alona? Sa baba?
Ah, meron ako nakitang parang grills eh. Eto.
Alright, so you step there,
Ay, ano naman tayo eh.
and
Ayoko na.
tara, tara, tara.
Ayoko na.
Sabi niya, sinabi mo dapat kay DM, tinutulak mo na lang yung marble slab.
In front of you.
Hindi na tayo aabot kay Strahd kasi dito pa lang. Stay na tayo. Ayoko na. Bahala kayo dyan.
Pwede tayo magkulong sa isang crypt, long rest.
Doon tayo sa crypt ko.
First mo long rest.
Doon tayo sa crypt ko. Guys.
Wait lang wait lang. Okay. Alona steps into that hallway and disappears.
Come on now.
Oh, God. No! Wait! Naka-activate pa rin yung ano namin, di ba?
Yung what? Wala na. It's been 5 hours since then.
Damn it!
More than 5 hours.
The recast. Oh, crap.
And also Alamid.
Oh, come on, man.
Alamid, after entering that hallway, disappeared. I'll get to you later.
Like next week.
Oy, nuts. Nuts.
So parang you enter, wait lang
Okay.
before that. Um, so before Gerard goes there, the two of them in succession, si Alona and Alamid, step into the hallway. They both disappear. And then a split second later, two creatures appear right where they were.
What?
Ayoko na. Bahala na kayo dyan.
Yeah, we're gonna die here.
So, right, wait lang. Asan yung token nun? Hold on. Alright. Two creatures appear where they were. So I need everyone
Oh,
to
God.
roll initiatives. So I'm going to make your tokens visible first, Alona and Alamid, para makaroll din kayo.
Great. Thanks. Okay, stop moving.
Alright.
Oh, damn it.
these creatures um, look like some sort of undead adventurers in studded leather armor, like both holding a long sword and may longbow din sila.
Mm,
And they regard you with hostility.
okay.
So, si Rhoda and si Esmeralda. All right. So, where's our initiative order? Nag-roll na ba lahat? Wala pa si Gerard. I'll just roll for Gerard. Gerard, ano na? Okay. Gerard, you go first. You watch as Alona and um, Alamid are replaced by a couple of undead adventurers.
Do they appear hostile?
Yes.
Okay, and then I guess nilabas ko yung sun sword. Tapos what should I do? Uh, I will cast fairy fire dun sa dalawang undead.
All right. They have
Dexterity saving throw.
okay.
Maliliwanag sila.
Dexterity saves. Ang DC
16.
fail. Fail. So they are both engulfed in black smoke. They're continuously smoking black.
Okay, tapos
Okay.
I will move back. Dito ka na, Gauda. 2, 3,
Okay.
4.
Taking the sound sword slide with you, leaving Lucien there.
Right. Yay. Excellent.
Just like
Excellent.
35. Bye bye.
Bye-bye.
All right. Now it's one of their turn. Anong yung light nung Sanford?
Let me check.
15 plus 15, di ba? Tama ba?
Sword. 15, 15. 16.
Right. Okay, so si Sanjan ka.
15, 15.
One of them says to the other parang, whew, that light was bright, man. Good thing you ran away.
Excellent.
And they step towards Lucien.
Oh no.
Yay.
And, okay. Saan ang, wait lang ah. Oh, wala dun. Wait lang ah. Okay. It's here. He swings at you with its great sword.
Gonna hurt.
Ay, long sword lang pala. Two-handed attack.
Gonna hurt.
20.
Hits, of course.
You take 10 slashing damage.
Oh no.
Taken.
And then another one. 16.
Wait, 16?
Yep.
Wait, 16, 16, 16. I
Okay.
will final shield that.
Okay. You conjure up the arcane barrier, deflecting the attack. It's now your turn.
Okay. I will. Uh, ah, damn. I will. Okay. I'll cast banishment on the creature next to me. Casting.
Banishment.
Yes.
Okay. Charisma save, right?
Yep. DC 16.
Fail.
Whew. Okay. Bye bye.
All right. The arcane energy envelops him. Much different than when Gerard cast like banishment. And disappears. That's your action.
Can I run towards Gerard?
Sure.
Running!
Run. Okay, you run towards Gerard. Okay, that brings us to Alamid. Uh, so hold on. Let me
Yes.
just check something. Ah, okay. Alamid. As you stepped into that hallway, a flash of light exploded around you, and now you are plunged into absolute darkness, suddenly lying in a very confined space, choked with dust.
Oh.
You, it's hard from what you can tell. You seem to be, you seem to be, wait lang. You seem to be lying on your back in this confined space. What do you do?
I'll try to struggle and push total darkness, right, DM? Wala akong nakikita.
Yeah, complete utter darkness. Yes.
Yeah, I'll try to push hard, trying to get out from that space where I'm in.
All right. Um,
And trying to
make a strength check. This is gonna be your action.
baba 9 DM.
9. It's too heavy. You're pushing, you're lying on your back and you try to push up with your hands, but you feel weak from all that poison earlier that knocked you out. So that's your turn, unfortunately.
Yes, thank you.
So now it's this guy's turn. He steps into the hallway out of reach of the light and he takes out his longbow and aims it at the one with the sun sword. So where's everybody? Everybody's gone. Oh, no, not that one. Longbow. Sayang critical hit. Di naman. 13. I think 13 misses Gerard, no? 13 misses Gerard, right?
15 armor class po.
Huh?
15.
18 armor class, right, right. So that misses. You kind of, sure, you kind of parry that arrow with your sun sword, a la Witcher style or flavor. It attacks you again, also misses. So it's going to go here and end its turn there. Esmeralda is going to run 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 6. So one, Tagadash actually. Where's Alona and Alamid? Where did they? And then she steps onto the hallway, and there's another popping sound as she disappears. All right, what's Goda gonna do? You just watched Esmeralda like turn left dun sa hallway where Alona and Alamid went,
Wait.
and
Wait.
the other undead creature is parang went out of line of sight.
Lord.
So what's Goda gonna do?
Tulog na!
Hmm?
Si Karen na mag-decide baka kung anong sabihin ko, yari
Party
ako.
leader, what do I do, party leader?
Ayun yung
Oh,
magkakasama
wait.
eh.
So may andun pa rin yung ano? Andun pa rin yung mga creatures.
Yeah, you just saw them like dodge out of line of sight. So you currently can't see them, but you know they're there. Nagtago sila doon sa crypts.
The
So
heck? Pero isa na lang, di ba? I banished ko yung isa kanina.
managed yung isa, but uh it was Esmeralda's turn. She went to the same hallway where Alona and Alamid went, and there was a popping sound, and later it was
Oh my
replaced by
God.
growling.
Oy, vey.
Sunod na kayo, come to the dark side. Literally.
I turned, I turned to Gerard to say, well, we have to find them, I guess.
What's Gauda
Ay.
do?
Wait. Turn na ni Gauda. Nga pala. Gauda is asking me. Oh, we have to find them.
He
Hopefully
just
we're not dead yet.
he just cast Shillelagh on his 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on his staff, and then does a dodge action. All right. So sige. Guys, may isa pa dito. The, may isa pa ulit. So that's Gauda. So Alona,
Yeah.
you find yourself in darkness, in a
Uh-huh.
confined space, lying on your back, flat on your back,
Okay.
your
Okay.
hands to your sides.
Okay.
And when you try to move your hands like up,
Mm-hmm.
you something is in the way. Like there's a kind of something in front of your face, but you're lying
Okay.
down.
Okay. Can I try pushing it up?
Yeah, you make a strength check.
Ah. Strength check.
6. You're you are too disoriented,
Okay.
and you're stuck here in the darkness in this confined space.
Alright.
It's Gerard na. Jel, are you there? Right, it's your turn.
Okay, I'll move it sa vampire dito. Tapos
Okay.
atake sunset.
As you move closer, you see it's not really a vampire. It's some other kind of undead. But
Sige,
sure, make your attack.
28.
Hit.
16 points of damage.
16 points of damage. All right. Yeah, that creature is hurt by that. Hisses at you. That's your turn.
Bong.
That's your turn. It's now Lucien.
I move here. I will kill Firebolt dun sa
Fireball.
damage na.
Right.
Ah, crap.
Mm,
Then, does
yeah,
that
that
hit?
the it ducks. It sees you casting the spell. It ducks out of the way.
Damn it.
So Alamid, so your turn again. Still lying on your back in a confined space, smelling of earth and old wood. What do you do? You try to break to push again. Make a strength check.
Can I shout?
Sure.
Hello, anybody there? Anyone?
The sound of your
Then I'll
voice.
try to push
Yeah. Okay. Make a
using
strength.
my hands and my feet.
All right. The sound of your voice like echoes like you're in a very small space. Nope. Roll the 5. You're still stuck there. So you're kind of panicking. Kaya medyo nanghihina ka. So this guy going to step here and move away 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's yep out of the light and shoots at Lucien. 2 shots
Ow.
from its longbow. 12. Does 12 hit you?
Um, Unfortunately, yes, that still hits. I know. Oh, yes, 12 din kasi ang easy ko.
So unless you're going to cast shield.
Oh, God. Fine, let us cast shield again.
All right, mark off that spell slot.
Uh-huh.
Spell slots. Okay, you cast. You see it knocking an arrow. Just in time, you bring up the arcane shield. You're not hit. But now it's this guy's turn. It's going to retaliate against Gerard, making a longsword attack with disadvantage because of the light. So nasisilaw siya. 16 hits Gerard though. Gerard takes 11 slashing damage. Ako na magabawas. And then another attack disadvantage. This time Gerard is able to parry it with his sun sword. Now Esmeralda is also going to. You hear a reply, Alamid, to your shouting, a faint sound like Alamid, Alamid, is that you?
Mm.
Okay, strength check. And you hear like a wooden door open, something open, and then it slams on the wetly on the floor, somewhere in the same room. You hear this also, Alona. So that's your turn. Si Gauda is just going to attack with his shillelagh. Like 1, 2, 3, 4. So yeah, right here. Uh, ano ang attack bonus ng shillelagh niya? Anyway, ito na lang. Roll d20 for Gauda. +4 +4. Hit! 11 points of damage. That was, Alona, it's your turn. You're still in the dark confined space. And you heard Alamid and Esmeralda shouting,
Mm-hmm.
and you heard a door open from outside of your confined space.
Okay.
You
I
kind of imagine that you're probably in a coffin.
yeah, I figured.
So make a strength check to escape. Okay, you escape and you find yourself in a room
Okay.
over here. Let me just get your tokens. Over here. Wait lang ah. Okay, so you push open the coffin and you are here.
There.
Um,
Oh, there. I found it.
Ooh.
you are in a dank vault with a 10-foot high ceiling.
Um,
The room is awkwardly shaped and smells of rotten meat. You count 15 stone coffins scattered throughout the vault, all oriented with their heads pointing north. The floor is covered with human bones and dust and rusty swords. And you see another coffin is open, and there is Esmeralda
do I know
running in the living room.
where Alamid's shout is coming from?
It was you make a perception check. Sure. See if you can locate.
14.
Yep, it's coming from here. This one.
Wait, what? That one? Okay, so I head over there.
Okay. And that's about your turn.
Yeah.
Oh, Gerard. Okay, back to Gerard. So that creature in front of you is badly injured, and there's one further down the hallway shooting arrows at Lucian. What's Gerard do? Up next, si Lucian and Alamid.
Wala na pala yung fairy fire ko dun sa isa. Failed
Wala
yung
na?
con check.
Ah, yeah, okay.
Ataka ko dito sa may badly injured na undead.
Sure.
Fun sword. 15.
That hit.
Oh,
Naka-solid leather lang sila.
18.
18 is his exact hit points. You plunge the sunshine through his chest, and there's a gasp as he burns to ashes.
Tapos I will move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
This one is shield his eye from the brilliance of the sunshine. Lucian, it's your turn.
Mm, okay. Um, Isa na lang, right?
Yep, so far isa na lang.
Firebolt ulit.
Okay, roll for your attack. 24 hits, roll for damage. Up next si Alamid.
7.
7 fire damage. Alamid, you're still stuck there. Make a strength check to attempt to
Oh.
escape.
Okay, I'll do a strength check.
Ang hina ng ating barbarian. Well,
Mahina pa rin.
parang 6 or less lahat ng rolls ni Alamid. So, Alona, you see the lid of the stone coffin kind of weakly moving,
Need help?
but it doesn't come off. All right, so this creature is destroyed. This creature's turn. Ah, wait, ito na pala. He's going to make an attack with disadvantage because of the sunlight. 13 misses, no? 17. Gerard takes 4 slashing damage. Babawas ko na. Minus 4. Esmeralda is going to move to your coffin and try to take off the lid herself. And she succeeds. She pushes, she slides out the lid, drops on
So
the
sad.
floor, looks at you, Alamid. You did most of the work, yeah? Right, Lana?
Yeah, yeah. Good job.
That's her
Good job,
action.
barbarian.
Sigauda is going to move to the white. It's a white, by the way.
The white.
And attacks with her with his. That actually hits for. No, that misses. Just misses. Alona, it's your turn.
I can't see my totem. Where's
It's
the...
here.
Ah, there. I found it.
So you see, this area is filled with coffins,
Walang
but
exit?
but you see, there seems to be a hole like
Ah,
in the
this one.
in the wait lang, in the ceiling, like parang a chute right around where you are standing. Actually, you just look up may hole, may 5 foot hole in the ceiling.
How high is this
Uh,
from us?
the ceiling is 10 feet high, but the hole is like near the edge, like here. So you can,
Is there a way for us to climb the
Malaki
thing?
the wall.
if you had a climber's kit, you can do it without a roll.
Of course, I don't have a climber's kit.
Kung meron kang adventures, I think we have established na lahat kayo meron eh.
Really? Okay, sure. I have a climber's kit then.
So use the climber's kit to climb up. Alright. So you spend your action, your movement to climb. You climb several, like several dozen, a few dozen feet up, and you find yourself uh, in a square shape. You climb out of the chute
Okay.
into a familiarly shaped square, uh, square area, room, square space.
Okay. Oh no.
So let me take you there.
Oh boy.
No, we will never finish this arc. We're just going round and round in
Round,
circles.
round.
You appear here. Wait, that's your turn, Gerard.
Where?
You are here, Alana.
Let's see.
Gerard is here.
Why does that square look so familiar?
Attack lang din ulit ng sun
Yeah,
sword.
it's a familiar, but in the middle of the floor, instead of a marble slab, is a chute. You just miss The white parries it with his longsword. It's now Lucian's turn.
Okay. Ano ulit?
Firebolt, go ahead.
Yeah.
Hit, roll for damage.
14.
14. All right, takes all of that. 9, 14. Alamid, you watch as Alona took out her climber's kit. Parang mayroong grappling hook and rope and stuff and climbed out of a parang chute in the ceiling of this room. I assume you're going to do the same?
Yes, DM. I'll follow her.
You follow up. So you just do this, make this quick. But you're making progress, guys. Progress. Progress is progress.
Dapat hindi mo na
Right?
sinabi na last episode. Na jinx.
All right. So Alamid, Alona, you see Alamid come out of the same chute into the same space. So this white is going to attack Gerard again, dropping his bow and attacking with the longsword. Miss and miss. Gerard looking like a experienced swordsman. So Esmeralda also climbs up, so you're now in the same space. Gauda hit whacks it whacks the thing again with his shillelagh. Hit 10 points of damage. It's he whacks it on the head. It goes to one knee, but stands up again, still going on. Alona, what do you do? Before you is a familiar-looking stone slab door.
I push it open. Kasi na ako.
All right, you make a strength check to push it open. It's kinda heavy. No, roll the 7, Gerard.
Same. Attack pa rin.
Same word. Attack and Lucian.
50% sword.
Hit.
22. 16.
Oh, that's enough. You cut him through the torso, clean off, and he splits into two pieces and disintegrates into dust.
Yep.
All right. So that ends the combat.
Split party!
All right. So Alameda, between you, Alameda, and Alona, you're able to open this door.
Uh-huh. Where are we?
Who knows? So you open the door, and it seems that you were inside the crypt,
Oh, damn it. Can we step out?
and you read the inscription on the crypt. It says, "Stabal Indibak, a truer friend no ruler ever had. Here lies his family in honor."
Tapos pinatay ng mga kasama namin.
Yep.
Can we go out now?
Right? Esmeralda steps out with you.
I assume alam namin kung saan kami nag-disappear, di ba? So, hindi na kami dadaan doon.
Well, it's now marked by the dust left by an undead creature.
Okay.
So as you're saying this, Lucien, I assume you're inspecting that spot. You're right there, actually.
Very far from the spot.
Like like here, safe.
Yes, ano ako. Where did
Feet.
they disappear from?
You see, actually, um,
Yes.
from here,
Don't
you
see
see a
anything.
similar heavy portcullis
Okay.
beyond the spot kung saan may shenanigans na nangyari when you stepped into it. There's a heavy portcullis.
Okay.
Sorry naman.
And then above that, there's a the portal is close to the heavy iron portcullis, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then it seems to like go down, like steps down.
Mm-hmm.
And the difference here is that you see above that door, above that portal, is a crest, a family crest that you've seen before.
Okay.
It's and you would know it. You know it the instant you saw it. It's the family crest
It's
of
the Von Zarovich
Von
family.
Zarovich family.
Of who?
Yes.
Von Zarovich, yung
Von
family
Zarovich
ni
family.
Strad.
Ooh.
And that's where we're going to stop for today.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Sige, so next week for the final
Final.
You know, you should stop saying that kasi
Hindi kumakailang final tayo.
ginijinx mo eh.
Not once, not twice.
Stop saying that.
Malapit na eh. No, malapit na. You know. So let's
Ay,
see next week.
nako.
See you
Hopefully,
next.
kompleto tayo. Right? So thank you guys for playing.
Thank
Have a
Bye-bye.
good
you.
evening. Bye-bye.
Bye bye.
Good night. Stay safe.
Yeah, take care guys. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.